Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed. Here we work with energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Today, we're going to take a look at the energy for the Aries sun sign season. Because I'm recording a little late, this energy will be for March 24th through April 18th. 2018, but I will bonus you because I didn't have an opportunity to put together a weekly reading this week. We are going to go ahead and take a look at that full moon that is happening in Libra, which is your second house of what you value, your self-esteem, your self-worth. So we will do that at the end, so stick around for that. I'm going to ask you while I'm getting these cards out to go ahead and take a moment and exchange some energy with me by hitting that thumbs up, and it would help even more to connect yourself to my energy if you would leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji. Just say hi. It really connects energetic pathways, and you're more likely always with any tarot reader to get a more resonant message for you. So your overall energy for this month is vulnerable, the peach dragon. So vulnerable is about opening up your heart space and taking a risk. Ooh, let's see how that goes. Let's get into the cards. Yes, I'm wearing shorts. It's very exciting. It's so nice out today. It's a little cloudy, but it's been in the 70s. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe this is March weather. So happy. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. If you've never been here before, welcome. I'm going to run you through this real quick. We're going to cover the past, the present, the future, thoughts, feelings, actions. I did attach Norman House meanings to each of the places so that I have a little more layer, a little more depth to the reading so that we can really get into it and get a little more guidance for you. And then I will clarify as we go along. But this card right here is the key to the situation. And in the heart space, the key is prosperity. So prosperity is about growth. It is about attracting to you what it is that you need through using your heart space to open and channel it out. And so a really great technique to do this is to take a deep breath in through your mouth. Through your nose, out through your mouth. Do that a couple of times, and then when you release on that third one, I want you to think about what it is that you're trying to bring in and the joy that it will bring. Okay, this needs to be about being joy and heart-centered. Feel yourself catching that energy right in your heart space and breathing then out through there. And so then you breathe in and out through that energy to help manifest. It does help with the manifestation process. So just a little thing you can do whenever you take time to think about it. Go, oh, I can do that. It's just 3 or 4 short breaths. And it is a great way to stay focused and to keep your heart centered on what it is that you're trying to manifest to bring prosperity to the heart center, whether it's a relationship or a passion project of some sort. Okay, so in the recent past, you've been trying to gather information. Gosh, I have patience. Okay, so you've been trying to gather information, but it's not been coming. Like, you're like, I don't know. Is it coming? Do I know what I need? When am I going to find out the details of what it is I need to know in order to do what it is that I'm planning to do here, right? Just patience. And the reason that you don't have the information yet is there's a need to realign. So in the area of transformation, up in your thoughts, we have realign the cantaloupe dragon. So this would seem to suggest from that there's a need to be balanced. Okay, so, interesting. All right, so your impatience is blocking, which is weird because it's not down here in the blocks. Down here in the blocks, we have renewal as being blocked. So, okay, so that makes sense. All right, so your impatience for something is taking you out of whack, and Spirit is asking you to be vulnerable and to be open to the process of divine timing in order to bring in the prosperity that you want. And so this realignment is through surrendering and letting go and releasing. Okay, so that full moon's going to be very beneficial. That happens on Saturday the 28th, so that's coming right up here this weekend. I mean, on Sunday 28th at 2:48 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And so kind of start focusing about releasing the need to control how and when things happen, being more patient with the situation in order to allow the renewal to happen. This transformation that you're trying to create, it's taken a realignment of your viewpoint of how you look at it. Like there's a need to look at things a little differently, but mostly it's about surrendering and allowing the opportunities to come to you, because you have observe. And so observe is asking you to look for the signs and the synchronicities as they come in, so that you can sort of like read the tea leaves to see when things are happening. Look for the flashing neon signs as they show up. But there's a need to let go of deciding what the timetable is. Not deciding what it is that you want, but how it's going to come to you, how it's going to be manifested, and on what timetable that needs to be released. But how it'll make you feel, that you seal into your heart space, and that's what you use in your heart when you're doing the breathing technique to help bring in the prosperity. In the recent past, you've had a lot of anxiety over consistency. Again, this feels like, okay, so you're putting in the work and you're wondering when, when I'm doing this, but it doesn't seem to be working. So it's the asparagus dragon. Asparagus is one of those plants that you plant it, and it takes two seasons before it starts producing asparagus, because the roots are getting settled. And so I think that you're like, I'm doing the work, I'm putting the work in, nothing's happening. And so you're going to need to allow again for divine timing and to allow things in the universe to align, to bring in the realignment that you need in order to take you to where you want to go. But look at this. In the heart space, we have union. What it is that you're trying to bring in, it's going to come in. You are going to manifest it. But there is a need to really kind of just take your hands off the wheel and allow spirit to bring to you what you need. Because here we go, in the action space, we have gather. So what's interesting to me is that we have a lot of green here, right? And this is the lemon lime dragon, which is the green and the yellow combined. And then the gather is mostly yellow. So it is in gathering up the pieces and the parts that you need. This is in finding your tribe, finding the support system, the network that supports what it is you're trying to achieve here. It could be, but I'm seeing this, it feels more like a project for some reason. And I'm seeing like pieces of the puzzle, like all of a sudden you move the box and you're like, oh, there's the piece I was looking for, right? And so feels like there's things that are being attracted to you. They're going to be attracted when you release control. That you're going to gather things to you naturally by focusing on the feeling that you will have when you accomplish. So this is really being very vulnerable and open to spirit. And look at this. The outcome is shine. The tomato dragon. It will be your time to shine. Now, if you've ever if you have ever, I was going to say raised, but I guess I'm going to go with that. If you've ever raised tomato plants, you know that it seems to take freaking ever for them to go through their growth cycle and to start bearing fruit. Everybody thinks of it as a summer food, but mostly it's more like a late summer fall fruit, right? And then it seems like just as they get going, it becomes fall, and then they're prolific, and you're like, okay, but now I'm busy with the kids and getting everything into school, and I don't have time to go out there every day and pick the tomatoes, and you have to stay on top of it, right? Otherwise you've wasted all the energy that you put in all summer. There is a divine timing issue here. But when the opportunity comes, when all the forces are gathered together, when all the pieces come, be ready to shine, be ready to harvest the fruits of your labor, is what I heard. And you will feel the prosperity. And again, this is an Aries reading. So I feel like you are going to start seeing the fruits of your labor as we get ready to move into Taurus season. So hang in there. Try not to be so impatient, but instead feel into the joy. feel into the happiness that you'll feel at the successful completion of this project that you're trying to get off the ground here. Oh, wow, you have so many cards coming. All right, so blaze your own trail, originality. The dragon, which is cute because we have the dragons today. Discover your courage. The courage to take the next move, to take the steps as you are guided to take, but also the courage to not have to be in control. And I think that's a big part of it, right? The courage to allow, she's riding on the dragon, to allow yourself to let spirit take things forward. But courage might also come in another way, because we have confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. But man, do you have a spirit guide team going with you. So patience might also be a thing that you need in order to wait out a situation, to allow things to realign, and to end up with the right group of people. So say this is a work situation. Pick your battles wisely. Things are being shifted and realigned, and you will find where you belong in the organization. You will find the right situation for you, because look at this. You are going to shine. That is the outcome card. So the union card here is in the heart space. And so you're going to feel connected. But there is going to be a need to take a higher vantage point, see things from a higher perspective, and allow things to unfold in divine timing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. So Virgo, whatever is going on, Spirit has an awful lot to say to you. So some of these messages, because I have a fistful of them, are going to be applying to you, and some of them are going to apply to other Virgos. So take the ones that make sense for you, and worry less about something that seems not to resonate with you, okay? So we have good partnerships are made of equal amounts of positivity. We have the union card here. Snapdragon, listen with care and speak with kindness. This is the pick your battles wisely. The violet, the answers and the truths are always within. Always within. The answers and the truth are always within. I'm going to put this here with the heart space, because I feel like if you are breathing through your heart, you will figure out what the next best steps are. You are worth what it is you desire. Second house, that full moon that's coming up is in your second house of what you value, self-worth, self-esteem. So remember, you are worth what it is you desire. Don't allow self-doubt to block opportunities from coming to you. We have the daffodil. The sun shines brighter when you are here. Right there, shining. You're going to come out of this in such a great way. You have freesia. This will all be worthwhile. Again, I'm going with the shine. And daffodil. What pleases us most shapes us. In the center, in the heart space. Breathing through that heart space. Allowing yourself to really be open and be vulnerable. Be willing to share your heart space with spirit, and allow them to bring you messages and guidance, and to support you through oh wow, they want this up here. This will all be worthwhile. Originality, blaze your own trail. Some of you are really stepping off in a very courageous manner, going after something a little bit different than what everyone else is expecting. And you have the Eight of Wands. It's go time. Like, Sun in Aries is always about go time. Sun in Aries is in your sixth house. Wait. Yeah. No. Eighth house of transformation. There is a situation that is transforming in a very major way for you, and things are going to happen, and things are going to happen in divine timing, and they're going to move along in a beautiful pace for you. Particularly if you are a Virgo rising, that would be your eighth house of transformation. But This is for sun, moon, and rising. There is a situation where things are going to start moving forward. Sun in Aries, Venus in Aries. You might encounter when Chiron comes into the picture coming up here soon. You might notice a few things that need to be healed. So definitely feeling through your heart space and remembering that you are worthy and you are worth everything, and good partnerships are made of equal amounts of positivity. So staying in the higher vibrational energies, splashing the love around a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at what is going on with that full moon energy for you. Wow, you got something. So this co-create, and this partnership could be a business partnership. It doesn't mean it's a romantic partnership. So be open to receiving from Spirit, the guidance and the help. Allow things to be brought to you. Allow yourself to be in flow. You're co-creating with someone, possibly, definitely with Spirit, because we have the cheetah sitting here having a conversation with the owl of wisdom about this egg down here, the creative project that is underway. We have cleaned it up. That means there's a need to tie up some loose ends, to clear up some projects, clear your desk a little. So, hearing messages from Spirit, I am a clear channel for messages from Spirit. So, there are definitely, through your heart space, getting the guidance and the information. I feel like you're co-creating with Spirit, something really important that's going to allow you to really shine out there in the world. So being vulnerable is about being open to the guidance, receiving the guidance from Spirit, allowing these messages to be brought to you, allow the timing to happen on divine timing, allow the method and the way in which your dreams come true to be orchestrated in part by what Spirit brings to you. So look for opportunities, observe, look for opportunities that come to you that let you know when it's time to make a move or what move to make, and worry less about having it all on paper and this is my plan and I'm going to work it. Instead, make your plan being about being connected spiritually with Spirit, so that you can spiritually with Spirit. Just totally, I can't make that sentence work in my head. So that you can receive the messages. Listen to your dreams. So transformation is, of course, like Scorpio season for the world, right? It's that it's the darkness and the going within in order for it's the having patience while the asparagus is under the ground for 2 years. It's that going within to get the information you need. So it really, meditation feels like such a strong and important message here. The answers and the truths are always within. There's a real need to connect to Spirit. We have the condor: hope, unexpected success, and sacred alliances. I accept life and I thrive. But see, it's the darkness, it's the waiting. And it looks like there's a dragon tail on this condor that spirals out into the universe. Even if all seems lost, there will be a reversal of a negative trend and the restoration of life-affirming energy. Find the wisdom within to embrace that which others turn away from. In learning from all of your experiences, your soul will become strong, nourished, and empowered. Trust in the value of what cannot be put into words. You can tune into a deeper non-verbal way of being and communicating. You can have a far-reaching influence. Authentic self-expression is important for your well-being. Listen to the wisdom of your body. Allow yourself to go within and get these messages from Spirit through meditation, channeled writing, dream time. Dream time seems important. We have the moth. Sensitivity, boundaries, and turn to the light. I focus on the light. Trust your instincts. Even if you lack clarity at this time, you are making progress and can trust your feelings to guide the way. If something feels right, move toward it. If something seems off, step back. And there is no need to justify your feelings with logic. You are going through a time of heightened psychic and emotional sensitivity, so be sure to give to yourself, to replenish, to nurture, and protect all of your being. You have the innate ability to find a source of spiritual light even during the darker times in life. I really feel like the releasing. Take time with this full moon to release energy. And if you don't even know what needs to release, you just then say, I am releasing all of the lower vibrational energies that do not serve me. I am open to spirit to fill me with the light of the divine, and I am a clear and open channel for your messages. Did we not get a card that said that? Well, the answers are within, and I don't see it, but I feel very strong. Oh, maybe it does this. I am a clear channel for messages from spirit. I would really focus on that during your new moon ritual. Wow, I'm having trouble talking. Okay, let's get you some crystals to work with. So when I started your reading, my head got really thick and foggy. I have pressure right over here over the right eye, and I'm having trouble breathing. So I really feel like there's a lot of stress involved for you, Virgo, and I feel like it's going to be really important that you get out in nature, go for a walk, de-stress, and allow for divine timing to happen. Wow, your heart is taking an opportunity to really do some major healing. You have the rose quartz and you have the ruby infusionite. And the ruby infusionite says, I attract romance filled with divine love. I have a healthy sex life. And the rose and quartz says, I allow love and open my heart to attention, affection, and my romantic partner. So for those of you who are struggling in a current relationship, try to give it some space to heal and allow things to flow naturally. For those of you who are looking for a relationship, allow time to allow for divine timing to bring everything into alignment so that you can get to this union. And remember that in a relationship, to be open and vulnerable, it's risky, yes, but if you're in self-protect mode, it's really hard to attract someone else who's going to be open and vulnerable, which is really beneficial when you want to communicate to work through situations. So, all right, you guys take really good care of yourselves. This looks like an interesting month ahead for you as you are transforming from one situation into another. And I will be back with the mid-month, and I plan to come back with the weekly next week, so be on the lookout for that. You guys take good care, and we'll chat soon. Look at all those twos.